Hello everyone, and welcome to my Stamina Dragonknight PvP build guide. This is an old build that I was playing for a couple patches now, and I actually think it's still good. All the footage in this video is from previous patch, but I played like 1 VG in this patch with the same build, and it's still strong in my opinion. So when I'll be playing DK this patch, I'll be using this build as well. As you may already have guessed, this is the dot meta build, which everyone and their mom were using in the previous patch or two. Dragon's Appetite, Master's Maces, Vateshran Ice Staff, Bloodspawn, Devdealer's Fete and 2-piece HP. For some classes this build worked unusual but fun, like for Stamplar. For some it was the only good way to play in my opinion, like for Stam Arcanist. Some classes this build legit made decent, like Stam Crow. Some classes this build made a nightmare to play against, like Stam Sork. And for DK this build just suits perfectly and is just one of the many ways to play the class. DK has a lot of options to choose from, be it Mac or Stam. However, this is the build I really like on this class. DK with a lot of melting dot damage, with fast moving playstyle, but who can also mitigate a lot of damage due to the class' strong sides. I know this build is nice in general, but it just feels especially right in DK, and the sets help it greatly as well. Mostly I'm talking about Dragon's Appetite and Bloodspawn. Bloodspawn, as you know, is one of the best PvP sets for DK. The best if you ask me. It gives a bit of stun recovery, ultimate gain, and almost 4k armor, which is quite a bit. And for DK, as you know, ultimate means sustain and damage, so it's just perfect for this class in my opinion. The next set, Dragon's Appetite, has been the staple for dot meta recently, but once again, I strongly believe it works the best on DK of all classes. The reason is because DK has a lot of dots, and they are already extremely strong. And this set makes them even stronger, because it adds flat damage to all of your damage skills, while you have a bleed effect on the enemy. On top of that, it gives 2 lines of stun recovery, line of weapon and spell damage, and heals you after 10 stacks of dealing non-bleed damage. So this set is just amazing. And it's called Dragon's Appetite. Like, come on now. Hands down, one of the best sets for DK. Master's Maces, Vateshran Ice Staff, 2-piece HP, and Devdealer's Fete are as usual on this build as well. Those are just good for every class anyway. About Master's Maces, I'm aware about the nerf, but I don't think it was that bad. Actually a lot of people still using it on some builds, so I think they're still decent, just not broken as they used to be. The tooltip on them was 1.6k flat, and now it's based on your weapon and spell damage. If I'm not mistaken, my tooltip on them was 1-2.k buffed, probably considering rallying cry buff from my teammates too. So I'd say it's still pretty good. Now let's talk about the skills. On frontbar I was using Venom's Claw, but recently I was playing with Noxious Breath. Both of them are good. The rest of frontbar skills are classic DK skills, and of course Ranger Slashes to proc Master's Maces and Dragon's Appetite. On the backbar I dropped Cinder Storm that I was running before, because unfortunately I don't have space for it. We of course get less healing because of it, but Dragon's Appetite heal really helps, and this is also the reason I'm using Shield Morph of Hardened Armor that gives us nice little shield, which is not much, but an honest war. And also we have a heal from Shattering Rocks, which is why I also think this is the better morph, at least for this build. Another important skill here is Degeneration, which not only gives us major brutality and sorcery, but also gives us an additional strong dot, which will be boosted by Dragon's Appetite as well. In my opinion, it's way better than Igneous Weapons, which eats insane amount of magicka and basically does nothing else other than giving us a damage buff. Not gonna lie, previous patch DK was my go-to class when shit got real and I was done with people clapping me in bitches. And it actually always performed well. I probably played this build the most last patch. And like I said, in this patch it's still good. It's just kinda hard to make a bad DK build honestly. Either way, DK is still one of the top tier classes in PvP. Super strong, very survivable, amazing damage and actually hella fun to play. Highly recommend this class. Be sure to give it a try. As usual, feel free to try out different skills, sets, playstyles and have fun. Thank you all for watching and goodbye.